Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome here to Sebring, Florida, where today we're here for races 3 and 4 the Mazda MX-5 Cup for Bubbles Motor Club. I am Hunter. Alongside with me in the booth today, once again, we'll have race director, Nas, and also a commentator. How are you doing,
Hello.
Nas? Lovely Saturday.
I'm doing good after Thursday, that wonderful race we had. Probably the best racing we've ever seen in Bubble Studios. We're back here at Sebring. Not a street course, but it is very tight, like a street course.
Yes. Sebring has a lot of turns, and a fun fact about this racetrack, it used to be a airfield during World War II.
This place has a ton of history here at Sebring. The Mobile 112 hours of Sebring are here, and the drivers got R for pacing, just waiting for sponsors.
A lot of a good.
And they should be pacing because the yellow light is on.
Oh.
There they go. Oscar is not going.
So, for the viewers at home, last week at St. Petersburg, we had some interesting strategy. But, here's the thing. Now that has been changed. So, Monk, will you go over those changes with us and the track changes here today?
Okay, so after the race one and probably the stupidness of pit strategy, race directors have decided to have pits closed 5 minutes left in the race, just for a reminder for the fans and for those joining us for the first time. Drivers cannot pit in between the races. So at St. Petersburg, we have drivers double pitting on the final lap, fighting for dead last. So race directors have decided to change it to where it is 5 minutes on the clock, pits are closed. Now, after race 1 finishes, it is a reverse grid. The entire grid gets flipped. So our pole sitter will be starting last, and the last place finisher will be starting first. But point system, it is only the top 7 in the races get points. As you see the points on screen right there. Carter currently in the lead over Dino after his good showing in race 1 and 2.
But both of them are not here, so it's very interesting.
Yeah, so the highest driver on standings who is in this race is 5th. That is Discharge, I believe. Who is our pole sitter.
And as you see here now, the field coming up, the track has been changed here as well. And I'm freezing.
So we're going to quickly go over the starting lineup for today's race. P1, you have Discharge, and P2, you have Cut. And then row 2, you have DJ.
That's over.
Yeah. My bad, Lance. Then, row 2, we have DJ and Oscar. Row 3, we have Reseated and Flavor. Row 4, we have Toxic and Lego. And row 5, we have Prime and Rider. Once again, timer starts when the drivers cross the midway through the last corner. It is 20 minutes here in race 1. However, it is not green. So there is a timer. Race control will wait until the field is ready. And we are green.
Green flag
Sebring
is out. Down into turn one, the field will go for the first time, all bunched up together in a pack. Discharge leading. They're already nearly 3 wide.
Yeah, they are 3 wide on the grass. Oh, look at them in the back. You really can't go 3 wide at this place. It's dominantly 2 wide.
Only on the front stretch you can.
Yeah, and a little bit on the back.
Look at this. 2 by 2 up. Lane's trying to make it 3 wide.
Yeah, into this hairpin, the heaviest braking zone in the track.
Jason goes wide. Everyone goes wide. Actually, only 2 people go wide. DJ opening up to a massively now, and again they're 3 wide.
Yeah, still 3 wide.
Here's the mid-pack.
These drivers are going to have to learn that they will have to back out for 3 wide as they're still just beating and banging.
Big bump there from Ryder. Oh!
Yeah, Ryder, the driver involved with all the controversy during the St. Pete race weekend. Toxic trying to make a move on Silver. Well, that's Lance. Yeah, so pre-race change in these sections, we added grass and removed the concrete. This forces the drivers to stay on track, as if you go on the grass, you do get slowed down.
Oh, we got a spinner! Ryder is beached it on
Ryder.
Grass.
Yeah, Ryder's going to have a DNF. He disconnected. So he is going to be out for race 1, for race 3 and 4. Oh, and Toxic sliding. Look at it. Can he save it? No. Oh, that's going to be
that's a
responsibility.
Big crash. We're still going to stay green here. That was a massive crash out of the final corner out of Sunset. And if you don't go wide through Sunset, you're pretty much going to cook your tires.
As Toxic gets a drive-through penalty for incident responsibility, you can't slam into the walls and come back on track. If you do collect someone, that's considered incident responsibility, and that is a drive-through. As DJ continues to pull away.
He's got a monstrous lead here. Now and with how big this track is, we're going to be running less laps than St. Petersburg.
Yeah, this track is about roughly 2 miles. I don't know the exact number. But a battle back here with Oscar and Jason side by side for P3. Discharge going around the outside. Now has his eyes on Lance. He might make a move. Yes, he will. Side by side. Oscar's gonna have a run right into the back of Discharge. There is bump drafting in this series.
And Monk, to update you, Sebring is 3.7 miles long.
Yeah, very long track. Around 2 minutes. Yep. Just over 2 minutes around this track. Need to have a 2 minutes and 12 seconds around here.
In the wall. Lance in the wall.
Lance.
Save it.
Yeah, luckily did not spin. Oscar out. Oh, that was a big move right there.
Toxic is serving his drive-through penalty, as I just watched him As I'm literally on the flag stand getting a static flyby. Jason, Lance, and Oscar are still fighting here. Lance nearly side drafting. Oh, Oscar sends it into the corner there. And now from race control, Jason got a penalty for blocking. Oscar and Lance are going to get a warning for corner cutting.
Yeah, it was only a warning for...
Oh, DJ's off. Right now, the main popcorn here is this battle for second.
Oh, Discharge got stuck on the...
Discharge is wide.
Yeah, I got stuck on between the grass and the track. If you just hit it right, you'll not be able to go back on track, as Discharge has a good run. Might be able to move out at the last second into Sunset Bend, the final corner. But he is going to help Lance. Will he pull out? Yes, he will. Goes to the outside, way outside. Gets the crossover, wonderful move. Oh, he hits the inside wall. But he is going to make the move. Here comes Oscar. Oscar with a big one.
I don't know if they gained it in time or not there. Really, the main battle is for second and fifth at the moment.
And then
full course yellow.
That was a big... Oh, Flavor just goes right past him. As we do get a full course caution, that was a big hit for Oscar.
I have no idea what happened there. Seemed like Oscar hit the wall head on.
Yeah, I think he did lag off
and then he was in the grass.
Turn one.
Then he hit the grass, and then next thing you know... The next thing we know... Oh. And then next thing we know... He was head on with the wall, and there's no safer barriers around this track either.
Yeah, it's only tire barriers.
Flavored here avoiding the incident, but he went airborne somehow. And
yeah, he hit, I believe he did hit the access road out of turn one. That is used for a shorter layout here at Sebring, which did get him airborne. Could have almost gone over, which would have brought out the red flag. We did have a flip in St. Petersburg with Carter barreling it down into the last corner, flipping over the curb. Was able to get help.
But that's lost footage. Lost footage. And we're going to be green at this time. Double file there as you see the message from race control. As we're nearly halfway through this race. Strategy's about to come into play too now.
Yeah, once again, it's pit close with 5 minutes remaining.
See the field getting double file. Now we're down to a 9-car field as Ryder disconnected. What is going on here?
Yeah, I think we just had... Lance had a little bit of a lag issue right there. But for restarts, the race control can call green flag during the middle of the final corner up to. And there it is, green flag.
Flag out.
This charge is going to lead us across the line, tandeming on the outside, Lego and Oscar. Here comes Reseated looking low. Side-by-side contacts.
Side-by-side everywhere, actually. Look at that. 3 wide back there for
3 wide once again. Oh, Discharge gets a little bit airborne. Here comes Reseated. Lego's off.
Discharge will easily get by.
Yeah, that was our pole sitter.
Yeah, there's a big push train.
Yeah, 3-car tandem right here. Fastest way to get across around the track is to have someone behind you.
Oh!
To the inside, almost up to Discharge, but Lance.
He got by. Lance got by.
Yeah, DJ with the run on the outside. Here comes Oscar.
Huge send there from
a little
Lego.
bit more. Lance is also wide. DJ nowhere to go but the back bumper.
Look at this pack back here. Reseated, toxic, prime, and flavored.
Yeah, just a hornet's nest back here, but this is MX-5. It's always a hornet's nest.
Reseated is wide.
Here comes the Lego on DJ. Side by side. Not gonna make it
out of
work.
that.
Will DJ help Oscar down the backstretch to help to catch up to Silver as they're side by side, caught, reseated and flavored? Reseated going to be able to pull ahead. That's my battle is Lance, not Cut. Well, Oscar a little bit wide.
Boy.
Both of them. Oscar and Lego barreling it into the tire barriers. Here comes Reseated and the rest of the pack. Toxic coming in. He's going to have a pit stop right here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a reminder. Pits close, 5 minutes to go. And they don't open until the green flag of race 2.
Oscar went a little bit wide there through that corner. Look at Lego on the inside of Prime. He's going to make that pass stick.
Yeah, just by time, I think this might be the last chance they get to pit this lap for the entire race. Yeah, Toxic coming out of pit road now.
Oscar pushing forward like it's the last day of his life here.
Yeah, all over the back bumper, trying to catch up to Reseated. Look at that pull away from Lego.
Yeah. You just want to stay glued to that back bumper and just push them as much as you can.
But right before the corner, you do want to back off
Yep.
that bumper.
All 3 of them switch off.
All 3 of them come off. Here's Lego. Will he make a move? Yes, he will.
Oh,
might not be
we might
there.
have a battle for the lead. We might have a battle for the lead here on our hands.
Yeah, Lance catching. Yeah, this will be the last chance they get, but will the people in the back have enough time to get to pit road?
We don't know. It's going to be a very close call, though. Discharge breaking the draft.
Yeah, I was going all the way to the light pavement, but here at Sebring, the white paint does not deal with track limits, so they can go all the way down there. Looking at Discharge, will he come in? No, he will not.
Oh.
Here comes DJ, the first one to bite. But it is 20 seconds until pits close.
Other people are going in too. But not many people. As now this just leaves Jason and Lance duking it out for race 1 here.
And there's the message, pit's closed.
And Lance goes wide. Oh!
DJ way out of head. Where's Toxic gonna come out? Now just crossing the start-finish line. Not a good lap for Toxic. Still gonna be in last. But all eyes are on Jason and Lance.
He's been so smooth.
As you see, Lego and Oscar battling. I believe this is for P. This is for P.
Really good last.
Yeah, I think this is for P7. Yeah, so this is for the final spot for points.
Meanwhile,
this race has been calmer than St. Pete. But what will race 2 bring us?
More chaos like last week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still watching this front battle here between Discharge and Lance.
Yeah,
seems like
past Lego back here.
Discharge is pulling ahead right now. Oh, Lance is wide through Sunset. Oh, he's in the wall. He
almost hits the pit wall.
He lost a full second there that lap.
Oh, and he almost hit the inside of the pit.
Oh!
Oh my god. He's all over the place.
Literally, he's all over the place and all over the air. Literally. Upcoming schedule for today. It's a busy day here for Bubble Studios. We have really directly busy. After this Indy Lights, which last night we saw a first. Everybody DNF'd except for
one car.
One car finished the race. I was racing in that. I unfortunately crashed out because of lag led up to my crash.
Yeah, we had a lot
Indy
of
last night.
I think we had 3 drivers say they had DNFs from lag. We did have someone go up in the air. Yeah.
Spectrum Internet's a piece of doo-doo.
Yeah, and we also did have a scary wheel launch in lap 3, but it was deemed a wall pop. And we did have someone hit the pit wall, I believe. I believe it was
Ryder.
Yeah, it was Ryder.
I think, yeah, that was a wild race. And then coming up later today, after this actually, we have the Indy Lights from St. Petersburg, 42 laps for that race. So I'd assume pretty much after this race ends, it will be practice for that. And then tonight, ladies and gentlemen, at 6 o'clock.
Event.
Yep, 6 o'clock, 8
p.m. 8 p.m. EST.
Let's just say 6 p.m. through 11 p.m. is your main event tonight. How about that? As it is IZOD, the IZOD IndyCar Series makes its return. Brand new season, St. Petersburg qualifying at 6, and the race at 8 o'clock, 67 laps around the streets of St. Petersburg in Florida. That's going to be fantastic to watch.
Yeah, we are using new cars, I do believe. Yeah, they are the DW12 Mach. Either the Mach 1 or 2. I'm not sure.
Mach 1.
Yeah. So it is going to be an interesting race. Of course, the Bubble 325 mid-June. It will be race 5, I do believe.
Yes. And,
yeah,
the quality trim setups are something you've never seen before, something you've never driven before. I've got my hand a lot. And
yeah, quality sims is probably the most difficult car we have ever given to these drivers. We could even see. It is only one attempt, by the way. There is no 3-hour qualifying limit. There's no multiple runs. You get one attempt. If you wreck, you are not racing the 325.
Yes. So
and it is 2 to go.
Yep.
Discharge in the lead.
There's nothing like barreling into Indy at the Indy Raceway, 240 miles an hour into a corner. There's nothing like it. Having the car sideways and trying to hold on to it, it's scary.
Yeah, currently the whole... Oh, discharge way off. Might not matter because not Lego. Lance is almost 6 seconds behind.
He's still breaking the draft.
Yeah, just all over the racetrack. But it will be the white flag this time for race 1. Yeah, discharge. I believe setting P5, the highest.
What a line by Lance through sunset. That was beautiful. 5 seconds is the gap. Let's see what it is this time. 4.1. Yeah,
discharge will be taking the points lead with this win, I believe.
Unless if Lance can change something about that.
Yeah, 4 seconds in one lap is a big ass, but if discharge make a mistake, then we could see it. We see the 11 and a half seconds behind in P3. We see that his first will be getting his first points for the series. But he did run St. Pete, but wasn't able to finish top 7.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he did. Never mind.
Lance.
Yeah,
but Lance
currently sitting 7th.
Lance is slightly catching discharge, but it won't be enough. Oh, Lance goes wide. Yep, that's his race. Yep, the leaders are on old tires here, so...
Yeah, which the pits are closed and they can't pit after.
Exactly. So the start of race 2 might be some hairy chaos. We're gonna look forward to seeing that, and I'm gonna look forward to losing my voice again. So that was a legendary call from St. Pete on that second start for the first 10 minutes of that race.
Yeah, here comes discharge. In Sunset Bend, under the bridge, out of the final corner, weaving left and right. He's gonna win race 1 of the Sebring MX-5 race weekend. Lance comes home to finish
P2,
second with
P3.
I believe Flavored. He's our next guy to cross the line. P4 in the 78 WeatherTech Mazda.
Yep.
Then DJ will be crossing 5th.
Look at Prime, he's gonna finish in 6th in this race. Good points for him.
They're going Toxic battling for the last place. Looks like Toxic will be finishing last and getting the pole position.
Or race 2.
I think our producer forgot how this series works. As Oscar comes home to take the last points position. He is wasting tires.
And wasting his tires. Finishing in style. Toxic finishing in style but cooking his tires. You love to see it.
And he's still on the grass. What is he doing?
I don't know.
Oh, he might. Yeah, I think he's lagging. Yeah, stopped on track, jumped out.
Oh!
Yeah, so that means Lego will be our pole sitter now. So the drivers are going to come around, line up on the front stretch, probably around the sort of pit road. The drivers don't need to pace there, but they are deciding to go slowly. Probably to preserve, yeah, probably to preserve tires. So what you're going to see is the leader stop on. I think Prime did have to reset as he pulls out right in front of. Oh my god!
That was a close moment.
As Lego and Oscar are gonna have to swap positions or reorder. We have to do the reverse grid. So the drivers are going to stop probably on pit entry. They will not cross the start finish line as discharge. As Lego will pull off to the right to create a new line on the right side, and they will continue to pace. And they will continue to pace. I do believe all the drivers with the new tires are at the front, I think, because there was the one that pitted.
Yes. Yes, there is.
We might see drivers gamble on the green flag because the second the green flag is shown, pits are open. So we could see them dive off, wait until the green flag and pull in, and then bet. What is the same start procedures from race 1? They will get packed up between sectors in sector 3. Then they will go double file on the back stretch and green flag on the front stretch for race 2. Yeah, Sebring. Race 4 of the schedule.
Yes, MX-5 is a weird thing. It can be a very confusing schedule.
Yeah, only 9 race weekends on the schedule, but 18 total races. But once again, pits will be open when green flag is shown. And if we do have a yellow, then pits are automatically closed and do not open when there is a yellow flag. So the drivers will begin to pack up here. Once they get the call from race control. And there it is. We're just waiting for the green flag to be shown.
Me too, Michael.
Coming into the final corner. As our producer is screaming in the microphone. Miss Producer. As the field does need to get bunched up, they're all out of whack. Recreation of race 2 at St. Petersburg.
It is officially green, as you see there on at the top of the flag stand. Y'all might be wondering, why is there a noob up there? Well, that's me. I have a static camera up there as me.
Oh, and 3 wide. Lance trying to make a bunch of moves.
Speaking of which, race 2 is already underway. In chaos.
Yeah, Oscar. Oh, he got sent. Onto the grass side by side. Here comes DJ. Oh my god. It's a hornet's nest back here.
Discharge.
DJ. He was P3 before the pit stops in race 2 with the new tires. He's pulling out to the lead.
Race 1?
Race 1 here at Sebring. Race 3 of the schedule. Airborne! Airborne for Oscar. Here comes V-seated. Discharge stuck in traffic. Side by side is Lance and Prime. Flavored. Put in the back. As DJ is pulling away. Oscar's wide. So is Flavored. I think Dim dipped it. As we are going to have some technical difficulties in a second. Never mind. As we see it goes around, Lego has his eyes set on DJ. Here comes Lance and Discharge. Side by side is Oscar and Prime.
Oh, Lego's wide. Lance is wide.
Yeah, side by side, here comes Discharge, ripping it around the outside, gets put in the grass. Here comes Oscar.
Look at Oscar now. 1, 2 overtakes for Oscar. You got that 2-for-1 special at KFC, y'all. What a pass. As DJ's gonna lead the first lap of the second race.
Oh, here comes Lance. Oh, big contact. Lego just body slammed Discharge, and here they come into the pit lane.
Discharge.
Lance and Discharge, the 2 drivers who finished P1 and 2, coming into the pits because they did not pit in race 1 at side by side. It's Prime and Flavor. Now they're just banking on a restart or a yellow.
Or everyone to pit, but I don't think that would happen.
No, I think these. Yeah, these tires are designed to last over just under 2 race distances. Yeah, we seated. Wonderful points day for him. P3 and a P2. That is insane. That would put him in the points. Yeah, Discharge currently not in points contention.
But Lance is because he's 7th.
Yeah, that's a battle for I believe it's only for 1 point.
And look at Flavored pushing Lego here. Whoa! Flavor gets on 2 wheels there.
Yeah, so for the fans wondering, we are going to have the BMC World Touring Car Championship here, but it will not be raced like this. It will not be as bunched up. You will see cars fighting, but you'll mostly see spread out like St. Petersburg we saw, but not 2 cars on the lead lap and the rest of them lap down. We're not going to see that probably. Yeah, Discharge getting past Lance for P7, giving him a point trying to salvage his race weekend.
Flavor's pitting! Prime is pitting!
Yeah, I think those were other drivers who didn't come into pit road. I think we only had 3 drivers in this race who came into pit road, and those are the ones staying out. I do believe it was 4. I don't remember.
Will they stay ahead of?
Have to see.
Will they stay ahead of Discharge and Lance? That's the big question here. Prime gets out. Flavor gets out. Here they come off the last corner.
Past him. Yeah, here comes both of them. Into turn 1, Jason or Discharge is gonna get past him. Long pit road here at Sebring, and Lance gets past him. Prime coming out of pit road.
And now Flavored and Lance will definitely be getting points here. And now this field is just spread out once again.
Yeah, complete opposite from what we saw at St. Pete. But these new rule changes probably caused this. But this is the first time we are seeing these new rule changes. So we might see all the drivers come into the race on race 1 and don't pit during race 2 next week at Long Beach.
That's going to be a fun one. Long Beach is a fun track.
Yeah, similar to
St. Petersburg. Man, it's lovely when our brains think the same. Yeah, reseated. He's slowly catching DJ here. Nearly halfway through race 2 already, as you see there from race control. DJ with the warning for track limits.
Yeah, Lego just hit slam the outside
He's
wall.
pitting me. Lego is pitting.
Into the pits.
This is some very interesting strategy here in race 2.
Yeah, that means only the top 3 left not to. Oh my God, English. They are the ones who pit during race 1, so they don't have to pit in race 2. But where will Lego come out? Discharge and Lance roaring around Sunset Bend. Long pit road, as I said before. From pit wall to pit wall. Yeah, Flavor getting past him. I don't think Prime is going to get past. Yeah. I don't think he's going to get there. We once again want to remind you right after this, 4 p.m. we have the Indy Lights just a day after the Freedom 250 with only one car finishing.
The Freedom 250, more like the Demo Derby 250. A bunch of stuff got torn up last night.
Yeah, just a bunch of chaos. Yeah, even our leader on the final lap got a drive-through penalty for hitting the grass too many times. He did get a warning before P2 wrecked out, which race control did say if he hit the grass one more time, it's a drive-through. And what did he do? He hit the grass on the final lap.
Now, reseated, trying to reel in DJ. See what the gap is this lap.
There. Yeah, what? This was a monster lap by reseated.
4.3.
2 seconds.
Yes,
yeah,
2.084.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, we're just hearing from Mr. Producer.
Wow.
Reseated has been in Bubbles Leagues for 5 years, but he has never won once. Reseated, the builder of these cars, will he be able to do it?
He's like the Michael Waltrip. He's the Michael Waltrip of Bubble Studios.
That's got.
This would be a huge win for Reseeded.
Yeah, this will be celebrated across all series. As we see, Legon Flavor battling for P6. Prime is off in the back. Just running his own race.
Oh, Reseeded went a little wide.
Yeah, Reseeded a little bit wide, trying to run down DJ. Trying to put the pressure on. DJ just a little bit wide. Yeah, Reseeded, what a run.
Reseeded is the car to beat right now.
What a run. This might be under 1 second. I believe he's in the draft right now.
Oh yeah.
He just needs a good sunset bend and he's gonna set it up.
142 miles an hour in the sunset. He got a good setup here. Car sliding a little bit.
Yeah, I believe DJ got a better run, but this might be under a second.
Yep.
Only
1.6.
Yeah, only 1.4 tenths gained. Oh, DJ's wide. Here comes
Reseeded.
Battle for the lead. And battle for his first win. Pressure's on for both of these drivers. Reseeded a little bit on the grass, but he is gonna have a run.
Here he comes.
Just like the first race for the MX-5s, they had a photo finish back in 2022. Here comes Reseeded on the inside. By side. Oh, poor exit.
Yep.
Yeah, MX-5s in real life had a 3-wide photo finish, where we see a 2-wide photo finish.
You never know. It's MX-5s that can be pretty unpredictable here.
Yeah, Reseeded a little bit slow on the back portion of.
Yep.
Back portion
plus 2 laps. Whoa! Reseeded got some air there.
Yeah, he's right in the curves.
There was Oscar behind him, but not as well as Reseeded is.
Yeah, Oscar looking to join the party. He might be a little bit too far back. Discharge is wide. Reseeded perfect.
Barely Reseeded wasn't off.
Yeah, Reseeded, he was on the limit on that final corner, and look what it did to him. Gaining. Similar lines to Sunset Bend. I don't believe
this is the gap.
I don't believe DJ is braking. I think. Yeah, he's just.
It's a second.
Yeah, just over a second. But I do believe DJ is lifting.
Oh, he's hit it in the wall!
Oh, he's way wide. He's gonna have to gather it back together. But DJ's wide.
Reseeded
off a little bit.
Yep, old tires here.
Yeah, tires were very fast at this track. A very old surface here.
Now the question is, did Oscar pit in the first race?
Yeah, I believe he did.
As if so, he could be in fight for this too now.
Reseeded, what a run.
Beautiful corner there.
I'm gonna have a run on DJ, but I don't think he's gonna be close enough to make a move.
Nope.
It could get a little bit dirty and coming into the final 5 minutes of the race. Oh, Reseeded wide. DJ holding on for dear life.
Look at that corner by reseated.
Yeah, it was all over the curbs. But
You see there,
coming
Oscar
probably into his best section right here.
in the background there, trying to catch up to this battle. That's developing, has been developing. And pit road is closed for the remainder of the race.
Yeah, good run. But
Oscar
I do
is
think DJ
wide.
was. Yeah, Oscar needing to be perfect, but I did think DJ got a little bit of a better run into sunset.
Beautiful.
Good run, but he might get into the just barely.
1.0 is the gap. He lost.
Oh, lost. Yeah, lost a little bit. Good run. But can he get there? This is the question. Getting there. Getting there is one thing. Passing is another.
Wide.
Good run. In the draft.
Yes. Reseated being from Mexico, he's got delayed driving inputs. So this should be
wonderfully.
Yes. I don't even how to comprehend that.
DJ just trying to hold on, reseated, trying to get there.
This is going to be a phenomenal battle, boys and girls. Get up on your feet here. Oh,
reseated is also a little bit wide.
did too.
This is a good battle here. DJ off in the grass, reseated off in the grass too. That's not the best we've seen from him. Just holding on for dear life. Oh, reseated hits the inside wall. No! Way too slow, and he hits the outside wall.
He just lost so much time there. He has at least lost a full second that lap. Wow, he lost a lot more that lap.
Yeah, I think it might be over for reseated. As I do, oh, and that's a tire down. That is a
Reseated
yellow.
has the tire down. Full course yellow. That's gonna end the race.
That is gonna be a DNF for reseated.
The most dominant car of the day.
Yeah.
That's gonna end the race, I think, right there.
No, I think he's pulling it off.
So DJ's gonna most likely win this race now.
Well, we will have to see when they get to the line. Reseated. Yeah, reseated trying to make it. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Yeah, I think it is going to be.
That's unfortunate. And now it's going to be a one-lap shootout.
How old are
DJ's tires?
DJs? Yeah, it is not over. yet heartbreak. Just waiting on Prime. Just waiting on Prime, just wanting ride.
He's not going to, I don't think. Wait, he actually might. I don't know. Push, push, push. Yes, he's gonna get there. Yep.
And there's the call green this time, double file.
This is gonna be something crazy. We're gonna see both the green flag and the white flag at the same time. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The green and white flag is out.
Oh, almost wrecking on the start. Side by side.
Beautiful start there by everybody. Now, the main question is, what are his tires?
Very shallow. He misses the
Whoa!
corner. Here comes Discharge, race 1 winner.
They're beating on each other all over the place.
Wrecking. Discharge pulling away. They're all on the grass. Here comes Lego, sending it. Discharge trying to run away as DJ falls behind at the P4 side by side. It's Lego and Lance. Biggest overtaking opportunity right in here during the hairpin. That's flavored. Oh, flavored. Then sends it into Prime.
Well, now it's... I don't know if there's going to be any battles now. Well, never mind. Speak of the devil.
Yeah, DJ and Lance side by side. Lego hoping for a mistake.
Oh,
So
he just made
it past DJ.
Lego just made a mistake on trying to catch up to Discharge.
Lance blocking. Trying
Blocking
to
for his
stay in
life.
P3. DJ might have a run. No, Silver is going to pull ahead. Here comes Oscar. It's going to be close into Sunset and across the line. But it's Discharge in the lead. Well, here comes Lego.
I don't think Lego can get there.
But it is a good one. Here comes Discharge. To the left or to the right.
Oh boy.
Weaving across the straight. This does scrub speed. What's going to happen into Sunset Bend? Discharge. Here comes like a one final send. He's not going to get there, but he's going to hit the wall. William Bruce P2. In front of the track. Oh, coming to the end. Oh, it might be... Oh, here comes Silver. Silver to
Silver got it.
What a...
He squeaks out P2.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable speed at Sebring.
Oh my god. Lego must be mad about that one. Sent it in there and couldn't make it work. He hit the inside wall. We might need to get a replay on that.
That was amazing.
Discharge. But Discharge is your winner.
He doubles down.
Alright, we are going to get reseated up here. And reseated is here. Rishita, can you hear us? Yeah, we can't hear you. Reseated. Some technical difficulties. Yeah, discharge coming on to the back stretch. Your winner. You got St. Pete or Sebring. Oh,
The S's are confusing here. St. Pete and Sebring, nearly sounding identical. Oh, Oscar just won a tire.
oh my God! Tire issues. Yeah, Sebring. But discharge. Can you hear us?
Yep.
Well, you won race 1, and you won race 2. How do you feel about that?
Great. Didn't expect to win race 2. Thought I was gonna get P4, but I got a great push on the restart, and DJ went wide and just gave it to me. So,
So this obviously your second race weekend, racing all 4 races so far, and I do believe you did do good in St. Pete, but obviously really good here at Sebring. How do you feel about the series as a whole?
it's pretty fun. I like the strategy that goes into it because of like pitting. You can't pit when there's 5 minutes left, so it adds on a little extra strategy. So series race is good. The tracks it goes to are really good, so pretty good overall.
Yeah, we did see you stay out in race 1 and then pit in race 2. Would you change that strategy looking at it now?
Can you repeat that? Didn't hear you.
Well, you pitted. Well, you stayed
yeah.
out in race 1, and then you pitted race 2. Would you change that strategy at all, or would you stay with your current strategy for the upcoming races?
I don't know. Probably depends on the track, because Sebring was pretty big, so you couldn't really stay out on the older tires when everybody was on newer. So I'll probably go with the same strategy, unless things change.
So obviously going to Long Beach next weekend, another street course. How are you going to prepare for that?
Probably get some good laps of practice. Try to see if I can get a strategy going before I enter the race.
Now, obviously, you are a BWTCC racer. How did this race prepare you for the event tomorrow or Monday?
Well, it just helps me practice my endurance and just staying in the race and keeping it clean for long periods of time. And also probably helps me with what the tires are probably going to feel like. So.
Alright, thank you, Discharge. And we are going to get to Reseated. Reseated, can you hear us?
Yes.
Hi, obviously you're doing really, really well battling for the lead, but you had that tragedy of the tire going down. I believe you did pit in race 1. Were you expecting your tire to blow out in race 2?
I did not pit at all. If I remember correctly, I did not pit. No, I did not pit. I was thinking, before the time I was was it 5 minutes and 40 seconds? I was thinking, do I pit or do I not? And as I came around the final turn, I said, no thanks. I'm just gonna continue and see if my tire doesn't blow up. It did blow out, and I mean, I was really catching up to him. I was really catching up to DJ. I thought I was gonna pass him. I mean, I did try to launch into him a couple laps before, but it didn't work out. And then, like, the final laps, the final minutes, there was like what 24% of tires, and then it just didn't turn anymore. And I knew something was gonna happen, and it did eventually happen. The tire blowout. Yeah.
So obviously, you not pitting in race 1. Would you have changed that strategy call?
Can you repeat the question, please?
So obviously you blow out a tire, but in race 1, you said you didn't decide to pit. Would you have changed that strategy call?
I did not pit at all.
Yeah, would you have changed that call? Looking back at it.
Yeah, I would probably. I would have. Thinking about it, I would have pitted like what lap 2 out of race 2. That would have been the strategy, but I didn't think it through. I just forgot about tire wear at that moment. I mean, the tire blowout, and just kept going. I knew I was catching up to him. I knew I was faster, but well, that ended up happening, and then it ruined my race. I only finished 1 race out of 2 today, so that's really sad for me.
Alright, thank you. Alright, that is going to do it for us here at Sebring, but in Bubble Studio, it is not over. Just at 4 p.m., we have race 2 of the Indy Lights at St. Petersburg, and then tonight, the main event, the return of the IndyCar Series. It is the IZOD IndyCar Series, race 1
on delay
at St. Pete. But here at Sebring, we wish you well, and we'll see you Monday at 7 p.m. for the next event of Bubbles Motor Club. It is the BMC World Touring Car Championship, race 2. Good night, or good afternoon.